And the show is called The Hits tomorrow night, so join him there. Now, our next guest is a keyboard player you've seen on stage with us so many times. And, you know, I always jokingly said he's coming to you from the swamp. And but lo and behold, he is going to come to you from the swamp. And we had a little bit of difficulty connecting with him because he's kind of in the middle of nowhere. You know, he's from Stinkbug Bayou, Florida, which is where he's going to be broadcasting from tonight. Which, of course, is right next to Soggy Bottom Falls. And, fellas, I sure hope we can connect with him because it wasn't easy, you know, being in the middle of nowhere. So please, welcome into your living room. Anything can happen here, folks. Ron Reinhardt. Ron? Are you there, Ron? Are you seriously using a dial-up modem? Ron? Are you there?
Hey, Rick. Hey, everyone out there. Greetings from deep in the swamps of Central Florida. Stinkbug Bayou, to be precise. Hey, Rick, first of all, thank you so much for letting me be a part of your great telecast, Rick's Cafe. Great broadcast, live event. Really good stuff, fun, and a lot of great music. I'm going to be doing a little thing next week, actually, starting my own little live event entitled Ron Reinhardt, Live from the Swamps. And not sure the exact day, but we'll keep everybody posted. My guest next week will be the great Randy Jacobs on guitar. Quite a funky guy, very proficient in the funk department, for those of you who aren't too familiar with him. Great guy, too. He's so funky that when you look up the word funky, it says, see Randy Jacobs. Now, you may not believe this, but I checked this a couple days ago, and check it out. Look at this. This is the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Number 1, having an offensive odor. Number 2, having a style, but number 3, see Randy Jacobs. So that's pretty impressive. So anyhow, I'm going to do a little tune here from the great Ramsey Lewis, who's one of my heroes. I've liked him ever since I was knee-high to a stink bug, as they say here in the swamps. I remember my dad bought a car from a good friend of his back in probably 1973 or 74, and a bunch of 8-track tapes were in the glove box, one of which was Ramsey Lewis, and it just struck my fancy from the beginning. I believe that 8-track was called Upenda Ni Pamoja, obviously of African derivation. Anthropologists maintain that the literal translation is an incontinent wildebeest. Now, that's just what I saw on the internet, so who knows. But hey, enough of my yak, and here's a classic tune entitled The In Crowd. Just give me 1 second to get my in-ears situated, and I'll be right with you. Okay. Here we go.
Man, Ron, I have to say, after all the trouble we had connecting and getting through to you, that sounded great. You sounded great, man. And obviously, whoever you're working with there is doing a great job. Can you just tell me a little bit about who's getting the job done for you there in where is it? Stink Bug Bayou, Florida?
Yeah, actually, thanks for asking, Rick. We do have a dedicated team of hardworking individuals here at Possum Belly Productions. Serious hard workers, good, solid folks that kind of make all this happen. And they're actually all related. They're all kinfolk. Little rough around the edges, to be honest, but you know what? They're just salt of the earth, good folks for the most part. And truth is, the talent pool here in the Stinkbug Bayou Tri-City area, that's Stinkbug Bayou, Buzzard Bay, and Crappy Town. The talent pool is not quite as the same as LA. But look, these people, they work hard, they show up on time mostly, and so unfortunately, because of social distancing, they're not able to be here right now to say hi. But they compiled a little video here just so you could kind of get to know them. So here's the crew and staff of Possum Belly Productions.
Wow, that's quite a crew you have there, Ron.
Yes, indeedy. Couldn't be prouder. Granted, they're a little rough around the edges. Good people, good folk. You know, just good, solid, salt of the earth people for the most part. Might not be, the sharpest tools in the shed, as they say. No offense, of course, to them. Might not be the most LA attractive individuals. Heck, some might not even have all their front teeth, as if that really matters, really. Granted, some might not have finished 5th grade, but hey, education is not necessarily all it's cracked up to be at times. Some of them might not even have an actual home, but hey, they're good salt of the earth people. And I'll tell you what they may lack in some technical skills and experience, I think they more than make up for in their lengthy criminal records. But hey, enough of my yakking here. Rick, thank you again so much for letting me be a part of this great show, and I appreciate everybody watching out there. And like I said, I'll be doing a thing next week. I'll keep you guys posted, live from the swamps. Signing off from Stinkbug Bayou. This is Ron Reinhardt.
Ron Reinhardt, what a fantastic job. After all we went through to connect with you, you sure pulled it off, man. You did a great job. That was definitely the best music I've ever heard coming out of Stinkbug Bayou, Florida. In fact, it's probably the only music I've ever heard come out of Stinkbug Bayou, Florida. And anyway, Ron is one of the most talented and funniest guys that I've ever worked with, and I'm so glad that he's doing his thing. And please be ready for his show. His show is going to be coming on sometime next week, and we're going to help to get the word out there. And it's going to be coming from the swamp, and it's going to feature Randy Jacobs. So stay tuned, and we'll give you more info about that. I also wanted to let you know also, this is very important, because Ron's wife is a nurse, has been a nurse for many, many years, and she is working 12-hour shifts on the front line down there in Florida, and doing a fantastic job, and of course risking her own safety for the benefit of others. So we want to send out our prayers, our best wishes, and our gratitude to you, Laura. We love you. You're doing a fantastic job, and we appreciate you so much.